What's up, everyone? We are out here on Alyssa's grandparents' property. We are very lucky to have a spot out here in Southern California on this great, beautiful property to keep our bus. You'll see it here in just a second. There she is. Come out here to work on it for a little bit before the sun goes down. I'm gonna try to find some tools, take the seats out, get the flooring up, try to get it painted this weekend, but that's about it for right now, so we'll check in with y'all in a minute. So again, we are at Alyssa's grandfather's place, and he's letting us use everything, and then he said the tools we need should be in here, and he said wiggle the top and it should come out. Come on! Mom says she got it. Let's see if what we need is actually in it.
I didn't say it was in there, but I said I got it. And I almost stepped on the mousetrap.
That is it. We're in business, and we're also almost out of battery.
I already did my job, found things.
High five. We're out here doing work.
First bolt getting taken out. Little update. It's almost getting dark and we've made pretty much no progress. To be fair, we got here like an hour before sunset, but
20 minutes ago.
I was unscrewing away for like 15 minutes and no progress was happening. So luckily some other YouTube people posted a video explaining that there's just a nut underneath there that is spinning in place. So now Chase has to go lay under the bus and hold it while I unscrew it. Come there. Get back down there.
For what?
Get under the bus.
Yup, that's it.
Foster's contribution. Chasing around a basketball. Fools. Oh my gosh, look how cute. I was looking for tools in my grandpa's little toolbox and there's an old little bird nest. Just hanging out in there. I bet you there's a bird nest somewhere else in here that is actually being occupied, but haven't found one yet. And here's another interesting addition to the tool shed. Just a random eagle's foot. We are like an hour into removing seats and Chase is already this dirty and we haven't even gotten one out. Look at me.
If only you had
Today's episode of what kind of weird sounds I can make.
If only you had another hand to hold it down with so it didn't fall off.
I didn't. I had these in my hand.
Alright. That's first piece.
5,000 more to go. I win.
Sick piece.
Nice. Alright. Kind of on it. No, I'm not. Another. Alright, ready? Good? First seat going out.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Okay.
Oh no, the science project.
The science project.
So a few of them, there's a gas tank below, so we couldn't get the bolts out for the seats. So now, for a few of these, if you can see them there, gonna have to try and grind them off with the angle grinder. I've seen a bunch of people use them on YouTube.
Officially got the first row of seats out, except for this. It's not a seat, I don't know what it is, but we're running into a little problem. One of those bolts down there is bald, so it's not wanting to come out, but making good progress. We're learning today that seats are much harder to get out than we expected. We could not get those out from underneath. Luckily this plate came off and now Chase is just holding it so I can unscrew it from underneath.
Patiently waiting.
Patiently waiting. Alright, here we go.
Yep. Wait, I don't know where I am. Try it. Nope, that's not it.
Don't drop it. To bring in reinforcements. Woo! We took out what we could and then we brought in the pro to take out the stuff that we can't get out.
You gotta know what you're doing, that's all. You gotta be one with the screw, one with the bolt, fill the bolt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Words of wisdom. You just gotta know what you're doing and we don't.
That's all, you just gotta know what you're doing.
You gotta know what you're doing a little bit. Don't just like start pulling crap apart.
You gotta have the right tools too.
Yeah.
And you gotta have the mentality like you're stuck in the desert and you gotta make this toothpick turn into gas and light up your car or something.
If you don't, then you die.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, though. Little tidbits. If you get in this situation,
Hopefully this can help someone.
little angle. Might
Yeah.
get there.
If anyone else that has no idea what they're doing watches this, maybe this will help you. Sometimes you can just unscrew the seats and sometimes it looks like this. Oh! We're losing daylight, so gotta do what we gotta do. And by we, I mean Chase.
That one.
In my defense, I have helped a decent amount. I've unscrewed about 1,000 freaking screws and bolts. All these. And all these. Which is more than I expected to do. Chase did all the hard stuff though. Aftermath.
Inside it.
Oh, it doesn't look that bad on here. Man, you don't even look that dirty in this, but you really do in person.
Too close.
No. Turt was like green, so it's good hair too. Alright. It's day 2. We worked for like an hour on day 1, so we won't count that one. Day 2 of just demo. Got all the seats out. And then there's just this weird wall thing left in the front that is giving Chase a lot of issues. And this one gave him a ton of issues too. There was another one on the opposite side that took forever to get out. So fingers crossed that this comes out smoothly so we can get all the floors out, because that's our goal for today. I'm currently working on this thing. I don't really know. I haven't seen anyone else deal with these. I think it's part of the heater, but I'm a little nervous to take it out. I guess I'm just gonna pull it out though, because we have to take it out to remove the floors. Okay, so Chase was taking this apart, and there were 2 lines running under there that we thought were just wires, but it turns out one of them was not a wire. It was a tube, and now it's leaking a crap of some type of liquid. Don't know what it is. So that might have been a really bad idea.
Here's the juice came out.
Alright, so after getting everything out, we finally got that big thing out. I started to pull up the floors and I'm realizing that this bus really isn't that old. So this subflooring is actually still in really good shape. It's getting torn apart because I'm pulling this out and this is all glued down really well. But by the time we get all this off, then this is glued again to the bottom. So that would just be a freaking nightmare to pull out. And I think the main benefit to taking that out is just that it adds a little bit of height to the ground. I don't even know if you can tell, but it's probably about 1/2 inch that it's adding. But neither of us are honestly that tall. So it doesn't really matter. So I think we're just gonna leave it. It looks like it's really looking pretty good under there. And this pulling this up is just tearing that all apart. So I think we're just gonna clean this up really well, glue that back down, and then we're just gonna do our flooring on top of here, which I'm not mad about because that was not easy to pull up. Another thing to note, we originally were planning on just tearing literally everything out, but probably leaving the floors, and I think we're leaving this track thing here because my dad had a good idea that we could use it to kind of help us frame the bed, and it's just like a really good anchor to build off of. And there is insulation behind this wall that's in good shape, so I think we're just gonna leave it, especially because we're gonna end up putting one of the seats back in for Foster's car seat, and that's what they attach to, so yeah. Sweeping? You're such a good helper. Oh, that's not how you sweep.
It sucks.
First dinner in the bus. Didn't make it in the bus. Didn't warm it up in the bus, but there it is. It does not look good, but it is good. I promise.